travelers once set free, on the road together, just you and me. With every mile our spirits soar, motivated travelers always craving more.
He's gonna loosen the strap that's holding in the capacitors. They're still charged, so be careful. And then he's just gonna lift them out to where he can reach them. Then he's gonna discharge them, or somebody's gonna discharge them. You can, yeah, I was gonna say turn them out to the side.
I was just thinking about electrical, not.
Well, I mean, the good news is
It's the top. It's the top. Calm down.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta have a little fun.
Hey, look, pal. Don't get off test kit. Act like you know
You say you're good?
You don't, no, don't disconnect them. Just pull the other one out.
I need some light.
I'm recording this also just so kind of learning.
You might hear some foul language.
No, we're good.
I mean, you can. You're more than welcome to.
Yeah, this is live very much.
Sure.
7.5 plus or minus 5.
You want to pull the first one? Yeah, pull the first one. Pull the first one.
On this one, you gotta use that.
Actually, hold on. I have an idea.
Do you want me to keep going?
No, hold on for just a second. I mean, I'm just right here. The end, I'm
And Chris, what is it supposed to be at?
No, did you wait for the second number?
No. Oh, there's a stink bug in there.
Another one? There was another stink bug in the other one, too.
Compliments of Florida and Alabama.
On that, he's already got a tape. Well, you need to grab that blower. Hold on.
What are they supposed to be at?
So this one's got 7.5.
Now try it. The probes weren't quite ready.
Yeah, you ready? Ready up there?
Oh no, so then should I discharge again?
Hey, you ready for us to pull that first line?
Is it not reading?
No, it's reading.
All right, you ready? Okay, you ready?
60.
Up there?
Maybe it didn't discharge because you
You
said
ready
it
up there?
wasn't.
Yeah, that's not
All
going to
right,
change.
hold
Yeah,
on.
your microphone. Check this out.
All right, we're pulling the
back there.
glow stick.
If there's a, well, they bend so easy, and I only have that one set.
Oh, you coming down?
So, Chris, can you kind of tell me what it's not doing? Is it just not getting a reading?
No, it's just reading way too high, and it shouldn't be.
So it should be like 7.5 and it's reading like 13 something? Okay.
It should be 7.5 plus or minus 5.
Oh, well then that would be...
Yeah, microfarads. No. Microfarads.
Oh, that one.
There we go. That's what I was expecting to see. Like that.
Too big to get all the way up in that corner.
That's what I teach.
Do what?
This is what I teach.
Yeah.
See that right there? Go grab it. Go grab it.
That tingling.
Yeah.
That's what the word you need to remember.
Make sure
Tingling.
they're pushed in. No, push the whole thing. Hit it with your palm.
That is the Mexican World Cup encompasses all tools.
Right.
That kept too tingling. I don't have a clue what tingling. I don't remember.
Turn it off and turn it back.
That piece of shit is what we always used to say. Tingabi is
Yeah, well, it can be an expression of, yeah.
That's what we used to say. No, 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 no. See. Chingle.
To do the same thing?
It says OL now.
The heck?
And
Does it matter where? Could you have gone
it's on
lower?
there now.
Well, just in this general area, just making sure it doesn't
This is, yeah.
get caught on anything. All right, now on the other one, what we had to do is, yeah, but take the dikes and cut the end off of that.
Right up your dot.
Somebody in our class was saying how he had a customer and he asked somebody to get the dikes and she got offended and started yelling at him. That's the actual name of it. It's not a, it's not, well,
You're just saying we had a
no, I'm just saying, he, wow. Well, you can probably, I was gonna say, you can probably leave that out. No, that's fine. It doesn't matter.
Okay, it's not his.
Just drink wrap. I know. Well, the part I wanted off is the zip tie.
Oh, my bad.
So, what is it? It's not his rig?
I was just shrink wrap.
I know.
I wouldn't do you that way, buddy.
I know.
I'm listening.
I'm busting your balls now. Sorry.
So now just
Sir,
make sure you get back. I need to go in this side of it.
breaker. So you went, cut off the white, and
from the
then,
capacitor.
okay, from the capacitor.
And is it attaching to the ground on the easy start?
Okay. And just crimping those together now, right? Okay.
Just give them a good tug, make sure they're in there. Okay. Orange.
Orange and red go together.
Orange and red.
They're
because
friends.
That's
Okay.
the only time anything goes with red is when there's orange.
Okay.
Okay. Then
White goes with the other white.
white is going to go with the other whites, but on this one it's going to be where the yellow is because we don't have more whites.
White.
So it's going with the white.
Stay connected.
So is that the only time that that'll be like that?
No, you're right though. Sometimes they come without the spades on them. But for some reason this one came with them on there. So he's putting the white with the yellow.
Okay. Would that yellow normally be white?
I'm sorry?
Would that yellow normally be white? Because I know you said white
No,
going
the
with
yellow,
white.
The yellow normally has its own white going to it.
Okay.
Black goes
But
with
we
black and
took that white off. We went to brown.
Brown, right.
And we put our own white on there.
Okay, gotcha.
And then we're going to take the black wire from the Easy Start is going to go to the compressor wire, which is the purple wire with the black.
Which is
connected
what
to
he's
it.
got right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be 3 wires.
Okay. Now, is this the first one you all have done of this since class? Okay, cool.
We got to see them in ACs, but we didn't get to do it.
Nice.
Really? Oh, we had one of the classes we did. That's what the picture I was looking for before. We did some Easy Start installs on a couple of them. I just took them back off. You probably just didn't have time. Okay, and then you see I put this putty back. Some of these brands come with new putty. So if it comes with new putty, obviously I'll put the new on. But
Hey, is that panel off yet?
What?
Have we been able to get up underneath that panel yet?
the solar.
Existing solar panel?
No, I can pull
We
it up.
need to see the VOC and the IMP on it to see if we can match
Okay.
the powers.
Yep.
But it's lunchtime, guys.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But they're just about done anyway.
Sure.
And now, when you get the instructions, there's a QR code, and you can look up the AC that you have with that Easy Start. It tells you how
Yep.
to put it together.
Yeah,
Okay.
or you can just go to Micro Air on their site.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he gives you a paper that tells you all
Yeah,
that
we
stuff.
have all of it. Where did you get this putty from? You just reused it?
No, yeah, that was already on there. It does normally come with extra putty. But a lot of times with the new putty, there's not enough. I always put the old stuff back on unless it's too yucky.
Lunch out.
These men up here. I know. These
Oh,
men.
jeez.
Oh my god.
Men get blamed for everything.
Uh-huh.
his link system, he's got 2 spots used, 2 spots available, but no damn room to fill those spots. Unless we go into his storage bay, which he's got a big ass storage bay that could. I told him I don't think he needs any more batteries because law of diminishing returns, he's got a generator. This will get him about a little over 6 hours on an air conditioner, a single air conditioner. If he needs to run 2, this is where the 4 is going to get really difficult. All right. On the other side, he does have a double link system simply because on the he's got 2 multi-pluses, and since they're 12 volts, we had to double tap them. In other words, we put 2 positives, 2 negatives on each multi-plus. Just trying to follow the way that Victron would like it. Now, from his, this is the one from his power cord, it went, the power cord on his is inserted in the back of the RV, and it ends mid-ship where his breaker panel box is. So we had to pull out the wires out of his breaker panel box and extend that to the bedroom area. So it comes in the bed and then it goes into a splitter box. Because I gotta take that 6-4 cable and send it to 2 inverters. So put the splitter box in, and now we got power going to the 2 inverters. From there, not depicted in this picture, we had to do a combiner box, the AC outputs, right? The AC outputs do end up in the breaker panel box. So again, the inverter is just in front of the breaker panel box, electrically. Don't put by wall, it'll always be by a wall somewhere, but electrically, it'll always be in front of the breaker panel box. Right, so we had to split it. There is a combiner box simply because we ran another 6-4 cable back. It didn't make sense to run 2 long 6-3 cables back. What do I mean by that? Here in this picture, if it was a 5th wheel and we were putting it relatively close to the breaker panel box, it's really cheaper and easier for me to run 2 6-3s back and then just run them just like what we have here. I put 2 neutrals, 2 neutral wires on the neutral, 2 grounds on the ground, and then run my 2 hots. Okay, his case, because we had to go under the frame, I just went ahead and ran another 6-4, which means we had to take these wires and put them in a box. So in his bed, there's a combiner box right here. So I've got 2 6-3s going in, 1 6-4 going back out. Let's go ahead and take that out for now. That is the one thing I did just now as I saw that, I was like, oh, I didn't put that in there. So he does have 1 string coming in. He does have a 2nd string. It's a different brand that will also connect to his links over here. Typically when we set these up, you'll notice that we put in extra fuses. 2 reasons why we do that. It's a wonderful place to have or to store the extra fuses whenever he blows one. Is it right there? But 2, because the link system, has this circuitry in there, it works like your ATC fuses. When you blow an ATC fuse, the red light appears. Same thing happens here. If there's no fuse there, or if the fuse is blown, a red light appears. Because when you put the cover on it and you look at this, you have no clue when that fuse blows or not. Right? It's totally opaque. So we will make sure that all of them have the extra fuses in there, so that way they're all green. Quick look, all green. Right? So each one will have a kind of a red or a green light somewhere. I think it's offset. I think these are it right here. I'm not a tech guy, but I think those are.
When you did his combiner box, did you put those Polaris Wagos or whatever you want to call them in there? Is that what we did the same thing in that one?
We used the.
Yeah, I saw the other one. I didn't see this one.
So here in a second, we're going to use what's called the international connections on this one because John picked up international connections, also known as Dinkel.
What?
Dinkel Connects.
Dinkel?
Dinkel, D-I-N-K-L-E. That's a brand like Studer.
Oh, okay.
Or Q-Tip. Coke. Dinkel. Right. So basically, it just allows 2 wires to go in. You harness those in, move on. All right, so relatively common setup, other than we do have to go in and program it. We already did program this one. We are going to get into John's I'm gonna finish up, we're gonna cut power, both the AC and the DC, because John doesn't have any DC. So on his, we're gonna cut power and pull the, I had to grab a converter to run his 12 volts. Because he had already disabled his, and in the process, for whatever reason, doesn't work anymore. So we had to give him 12 volts along with everything else this week. So I took one of our lab ones in. We're gonna take that out. And what we have to do is finish running the AC lines, like right here. It's not complete. They're sitting in the bay. So I'll get a volunteer who has not done some wire connections yet, and we'll walk them through it so that way they can get some practice with that. We're gonna disconnect and pull out the DC side, so they're gonna be in the dark for about an hour. Well, it shouldn't be an hour. Literally, everything should be done other than, you know, I saw y'all disconnect the cable that was on the DC to DC break, DC to DC charger, DC to DC converter. We need to put that back on. So when I power the system up, you can have 12 volts again. So we'll need to put that on. There's two things there. I'm gonna program it over there. Some of you may see it, but when we're done there, I've got the two inverters over here. I'm gonna try and Bluetooth into the screen so you guys can see it. Typically I would do it in here, but the battery was heavy, so it's out there. Easier, more room for everyone to sit around as we go over it. Standing versus sitting. Well, anyway. This one does show the Cat 5 connections. Just remember, the inverters with Victron are bus. Everything else is CAN. Right? The two protocols, when we're talking about this system right over here, remember you got VE bus, VE CAN. What was the odd thing about CAN? It's kind of in the picture. Yeah, you can't have an open contact.
You have to put those dummies in?
Huh?
Did you put those dummies in? Is that what you had to do basically?
Terminators? Yeah, the little blue things there. What'd you call them?
Dummies?
Dummies, yeah. Actually, it's just it basically connects two pins together, is what it does. We already ran the chassis ground on yours, is that correct?
What?
Chassis grounded?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we just need to do that.
What does VE CAN stand? I mean, what does it stand for?
What does USB stand for?
I do this.
What does HTML stand for?
Okay.
I don't know. That's a bunch of code crap. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm a tech. I might be on the wrong damn school.
Living
All I know
space.
is it is a protocol to send information,
There you go.
right? Again, USB is typically one device peer-to-peer. CAN and bus protocols, you can daisy chain multiple devices. Right, again, bus, you can do 15.
Universal serial bus, USB. I can guess it.
Yes.
CAN bus. Take whatever bus is and say, yeah, we can. Yes, we can. There we go. You can do 25 on CAN. Right? Just the protocol. Sending a bunch of ones and zeros down the wire.
No pressure.
Let's see if the two of them can handle this. There's one. He had it.
I know. That's what I've stopped trying to do.
Two.
I just put my hand here so you can see. But he's-
I wonder what he's saying in there right now.
He likes
Oh
to try
man.
loud enough in his own camera, and I'm like, he's saying, "Gosh, this is too much pressure. I normally just got my wife yelling at me." Come on.
Hanukkah. You could probably drop onto that. Oh, when he was there, hold it. Oh, hold it. He can drop onto there. Good. That'll make it. It's right there.
Heart palpitations.
Hold on. Yeah, let him touch it first though, and he'll pop right in there. Yeah, but hold on. He's gonna put you on there, and all you're gonna do is go straight forward, and it'll pop right on there.
Go forward a little bit.
Go down a little more. Go down more. Oh, yeah, that's why you go down more, because it'll pop right in there.
Yeah, it was sitting on the hitch lock.
I know, you want it
So I
to.
don't want the whole trailer to drop.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
That's perfectly fine.
You're good, baby.
You're good, baby.
Like, as soon as I got in the truck, I was like, wow, I forgot how to freaking hitch up.
Now you had it the second time, and you went forward for no reason.
I was like, whoa. Because you like hit it and it was like, I was like, you're going to run into the dang. You're going to run into the dang trailer.
Your wheel chocks are making cracky noises.
You took all the other stabilizers and chocks and stuff off.
Yeah.
I assumed you did. I didn't want to second guess you while you're